Hey team, this is the dish area. First we have the dishwasher, and then we have a 4-compartment sink. Each sink is used for a specific reason. This is a scrape sink where you scrape and spray off debris. This is a wash sink where you can see the detergent and the temperatures. This is your rinse sink. You can see how high to fill it up and the temperature as well. And this is your sanitizer sink. All the items are used. This is for your sanitizer, this is for your water, this is for your detergent, and that's for your water again. All right, let's talk about the dishwasher, how to use it. If you see dishes on the dirty rack, load the dishwasher. It's already preset to a 2-minute cycle. All you need to do is come grab the handle and close it down, and it will start the cycle automatically. If you see the duct next to the dishwasher is still safe to use. Just know that the duct means that they are washing raw dishes in the sink. If you see dishes and you are front of house or you are back of house, grab them and load them in. It doesn't matter if they're front of house dishes or back of house dishes.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to do the sanitizer dip with the test strip. This is the sanitizer bottle that you get. You're going to pull one out, and you're going to swirl it for 10 seconds. And then you're going to compare it to the back of the bottle, where the color meets the color. This one is over, so you're going to go grab a supervisor or somebody else that can adjust the sani.
Okay, now we're gonna do a quick video on the difference between dipping and scrubbing. As you can see, this appears to be clean, but it is not. If I was to just dip it into the detergent, dip it into the water, and then drop it into my sanitizer, that would not be the proper way to wash a dish. In order to wash a dish, you need to scrub it and rub it before you rinse it and sanitize it.
Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the dishes. Each area of the store is going to be responsible for their own dishes, front of house, back of house, and prep, but anyone can wash any dishes. Dishes should only be placed on the dirty rack if there are raw dishes, dishes in use, or for some reason the machine is in use. If the machine is not in use, please take your dishes, rinse them off, scrape them off, either clean them in the 3-compartment sink or use the dishwasher to complete and go. Please do not leave this area empty. If you're passing through, send the dishes through. Every time you walk past, just make sure, hey, there's a dish here, put it away. A little bit of etiquette. This is for clean dishes, so make sure that we're not putting dirty dishes here. They should make their way all the way to the dirty dish rack. Front of house and back of house both will use this area to do dishes. It's very important to note that we are not using the prep sink to do our dishes. This is the designated dish area, and this is where dishes should be done. Back of house will communicate to front of house when raw dishes are being done. Also, there is a signal. This duct should be up anytime the raw dishes are being done. If you have raw dishes going, this should be signaling that that's done. And then all dishes should go to the drying rack when complete and be allowed to dry. Dishes should not be put away before they are dried. And each area of the store is responsible for putting away their own dishes. So front of house, put away your front of house dishes. Back of house, and prep the same.
Hey team, I'm going to talk to you guys about the process of pre-close dishes. An hour and a half before we close, back of house should be finishing their raw dishes, and this is when the front of house starts pre-close dishes. If raw is not finished, front of house may only use the dishwasher until raw is finished. And before we start our front of house dishes, make sure Back of house will make sure that the sinks are empty and filled with clean water. And then an hour before close, the front of house will be completing the pre-close dishes, which will include putting the dishes away from the drying rack. So we want to make sure that all pre-closed dishes are going on the drying rack so they can dry properly. And then also an hour before close, back of house is going to be getting the dish pit back. For any reason, if front of house is not done an hour before close, back of house will just wash dishes side by side with us. For closing dishes for front of house, the ice cream parts must be washed in fresh water and solution. Front of house should aim to bring back and wash the ice cream parts within 15 minutes of closing. No matter what, before we start washing the ice stream parts, we need to make sure that there is fresh water and solution. This is just as important as getting fresh water for raw dishes for back of house. Back of house may not begin their raw dishes until the ice stream parts have been washed in the fresh water and solution. And then just a side note, back of house is responsible for cleaning the dish area, and also final walkthroughs need to be happening before the dishwasher is turned off and cleaned, or the sinks are drained to ensure that any missed dishes are able to be cleaned for the night.